So you guys saw I got the car moving and not really the greatest fashion. It's still not running, you know, all that great. It runs a little bit better than when I got it, but definitely still work needs to be done onto here. What I'm gonna do is do the valve lash for the valves, and I hear a lot of clacking going on, so definitely I think the valve lash needs to be done. It could be that it's just so much tolerance in there that it's not allowing the valves to fully open, and that's why it's really running real rough. So gonna get this off, gonna get the valve cover off, take off the spark plug wires, and then I need to get some wood under here because I am on the dirt, and I'm gonna get it jacked up just enough so I can get onto the side and get access to the crank. Car is slightly jacked up so I can reach the crank. I'm gonna get these out to the side, and then of course get your 10 mil. Take these hoses off, or this one just pops out, PCV. So the valve cover is off. It kind of looks dirty in here. It's not the worst I've ever seen, but it definitely is dirty. But now I'm going to start doing the valve lash. I already have a ratchet here on the crank, a 19 mil. I'm going to be turning it counterclockwise, and how I'm going to do it is I'm going to just watch the cam, and whenever the cam is completely off of the rocker and it's nice and loose, I'm going to adjust that valve. Now the lash that it should be set to right here, you got 10 thousandths of an inch. That's going to be for the intake, and then here I have 12 thousandths of an inch. That's going to be for the exhaust. So I'm going to be turning the motor counterclockwise. I'm going to try to just go in a row. I'm going to start off here on the exhaust side on number 1 cylinder. The cam is facing this way. I'm going to go ahead and just turn it. Alright, so we're going to start off on these. Loosen them up. Actually, let me check them. So again, the exhaust should be 12 thousandths of an inch. This one is very tight. And this one is tight as well. For the people that don't know, you're going to loosen up this locking nut, this 10 mil, and then you get your screwdriver and then you adjust, and righty tighty, lefty loosey, and you get this feeler gauge set. Again, 12 thousandths of an inch for exhaust, 10 thousandths for intake. You put it in between the valve and the rocker itself to where and you should have a little resistance. You should be able to go back and forth, but it shouldn't be too hard, but a little bit of resistance. So right there, I feel like it feels pretty good. You gotta make sure to have it straight in and out. If you go at an angle, obviously it's gonna go tight, but you gotta go straight in and out. So that feels pretty good. Once you have it to where you think it's pretty good, get your 10 mil wrench, get your screwdriver, hold your screwdriver tight, and then tighten it up with your 10 mil wrench. Make sure that's nice and tight. I believe the tightness should be at like 14 foot-pounds if you want to go ahead and get a little torque wrench on there. But check it again, see if anything moved, and yep, everything feels good. So that one is good to go. Going to go on to the next one over here. There's 2 exhausts per cylinder and 2 intake per cylinder, so 4 valves in total. So let me go ahead and get onto this one. Turn the motor over, and now I want to do the intake over here on number 1 cylinder, and doing the same thing, loosening up the locking nut, and then get my 10 thousandths of an inch feeler gauge and adjust it with the flathead screwdriver. These are actually too tight so far. That's been the case. I was actually expecting something to be too loose, but We'll keep looking on the other cylinders. The valve lash has been set as you guys had seen. I did all of the valves for each of the cylinders. One last thing I want to do while the valve cover is off, and I'm going to turn the crank, make sure everything is on time, the crank and the cam are set correctly. And after that, if it's all good, just put it back together. And then from the inside here, I'm going to make sure there's some lines on the cam gear. They should be level with the head. From there you can tell if it's on top dead center, but you might have to flip it because I can't see the arrow on the cam gear. So if it's not on top dead center, I'm going to try turning it 180 degrees, and then from there see if it's on top dead center. And still, if it's not, then that means the timing's off. So let me go ahead and start turning the motor. Spin the motor counterclockwise, and then on the cam gear, you could tell someone already been in here. They marked the cam gear in red right there. And actually on this cam gear on the back side, it does have the up arrow, if you see it, so it's all the way up. And on the F22, it's just like the H series, or basically is H series in a way. But here at the flywheel, or in this place, the flex plate, you should be able to see the timing mark. I don't know how well you guys are able to see, but the timing mark is not lining up. It is slightly off. You see that white mark, and then there's the pointer, the little aluminum piece right there, and then there's the white mark. It's not lining up. It is slightly off. So that's going to be it for this video, guys. The timing is off. Going to have to take care of that up next. But as for the valve lash, that is completely finished up. Now make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel and hit the bell notifications to get notified when I upload onto here. Like this video if it helped you out, and comment down below if you have any questions. Hit the description box down below. I have a link to my eBay and Etsy if you guys want to support the channel in any way. As for this video, guys, I'm going to have to end it here. Check out some of my other videos. I'm going to have to catch you on the next one, player.